Welcome to Author Toolset Tuesday with an anonymous quote that I quite like because it paints the picture of how really important our time is. The time will pass anyways. You can either spend it creating the life you want or spending it spend it living the life you don't want. The choice is yours. And therein lies the difficulty, isn't it? The choice is always ours. And so how we choose to spend our time literally determines the life that we will live. It's kind of a scary thought on some hands, and it's kind of a really amazing one, a really empowering one on others. And so that's what I want to get into a little bit today. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success so they can make the impact they know they were born to make. And if that describes you, fantastic. I can guarantee you this. You're in the right place. Time is our most precious resource. Time is our most precious resource. And how you choose to spend your time is what creates the life that you live. That's what this quote's all about. So use your time wisely. That's kind of the admonition here, right? Use your time wisely. Use it to hone the talent, whatever writing talent God gave you. A thimble full, a dump truck full, doesn't matter. Whatever level of talent that God gave you, you can hone that into a mighty skill. And that simply requires practice. And what is practice at writing? Sitting down every day, writing for a set period of time, repeat. That's it. That's practice. And the more you practice, the easier the words are going to flow, the more you're going to become sort of in that flow state that we're always looking for. And the easier it's going to be to get your book finished, your first draft finished. Because here's the thing. Your finished published book is going to impact your life in ways you can't possibly imagine on this side of publish. And beyond whatever it does in your life, it's going to impact the life of your reader. And it's going to change their life because they've been desperately looking for the solution that you offer in your book. So when you think this is just no big deal if you push it off one more day, leave your book stranded on some day island, that is incorrect. That is definitely not making wise use of your time. And Ephesians 5:15 speaks to this really well. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. In a world that's fraught with distraction, with shiny objects that they're going to squirrel, all that kind of stuff, redeeming your time is not just a wise thing to do. As Ephesians 5:15 says, this is commanded by God. Making a wise use of your time is your duty. So one of the tools that I use to help make this possible for me in my life is what I call time blocking, and what all kinds of people call time blocking. And what that is simply setting aside a specific block of time, ideally at the same time every day, and using that to write. What you write doesn't matter. Whether you're writing an email sequence for your prospective readers, whether you're writing the next chapter, whether you're working on your outline, whether you're doing research, all of that comes under the heading of writing for that set period of time. But the trick here is to make these scheduled writing sessions non-negotiable in your life. These have to be more important than anything else. Anything else. Because without these sessions, without building this daily momentum, your book is simply not going to get done. And that sounds like a harsh statement, but it's true. The easiest, simplest, fastest way to complete your first draft is to sit down and write every single day. It just is. And I've done this a bunch of times. I know it's true in my life. I know it's true in the life of the people that I work with, which leads me to believe that it's, I'm going to say, definitely true in your life as well. So there's all kinds of things you can do. You can spend that time composing an email sequence, for example. Even though you haven't finished your book yet, you have an idea of who your target audience is because you've done your research. And then you want to write a series of emails that once they just subscribe to your email list so you can get in more contact with them. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, but you could actually sit down and spend an hour and write all of these emails for write 10 different emails that will go out over a period of time. And the beauty of doing this and then automating that process is you are now using your time really well because you've now spent one block of time creating these 10 pieces of emails that are going to go out to other people. And that leaves you free to not have to write one of those emails every day or every other day. It's all done, all complete. So you can go back and finish writing your book, because you want to be marketing your book while you're writing it. You absolutely want to be doing that, because you want to be making sure that the people who you're writing this to help know that it's out there, know that it's coming, know that you're this far along, your progress reports, and yes, helping them get onto your email list so you can contact them as your progress goes and as your book is finally published. You want to make sure that the people who your book is meant to serve can actually serve them. So when you redeem your time by using time blocking to amplify your skills, increase your impact, you honor God's purpose. You honor God's call to be wise and purposeful with your time. And if you would like to learn more about this whole process, then I highly encourage you to go to christianwriterunstuck.com. You can get there going to that domain, or you can scan the code you see on the screen, christianwriterunstuck.com, and take a look and see if maybe this isn't the thing that's going to help you get further down publication highway faster and easier and simpler than anything else you've come across. If you're here watching me, I'm assuming it's because, excuse me, you want to write a book. God's put this thing on your heart to write, but you haven't figured out the how yet. And that's literally my area of expertise. How to get a book written and published really, really quickly. That's what I do. I've written and published 50 books so far. There's more on the way. And it's only possible by following the system that I'm going to be teaching you at Christian Writer Unstuck. So go check it out. See if it's for you. And if it is, well, let me rephrase that. If you think it might be, let's go with me. If you think it might be, then go to God in prayer and ask him 2 simple questions. Number 1, God, is this the right thing for me? And you'll get a clear yes or a clear no. If yes, grab your ticket. Actually, sorry, no. If yes, there's a second question. But if it's no, great. You know that I'm not the person for you, and you can go off and find the person who is. But if it's yes, then you need to ask God this second question. God, is this the right thing for me right now? Because it may not be. Maybe there's something else that's more important in your life that God wants you to be doing right now than doing this. Maybe he has a different timeline than you might have in this moment for writing your book. That's fine. Use that prayer time to figure out, is this the right thing for me? Is this the right thing for me right now? Unless you have a clear yes on both of those things, don't go. There's no point. You're not going to get out of it what you need, because you're meant to be doing something different. All right? But if you do get a clear yes on both of those questions, then I can't wait to see you there. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So with that, I hope you have a really fantastic rest of your day. And please just set that time aside every single day. You will not regret doing this. Bye for now.